Are you wondering how to monetize your corporate expertise as a coach? In this video, you'll discover how to package your expertise, position yourself as an authority, and attract premium coaching clients. And if you stay until the end of the video, I'm going to share with you my pricing guide for coaches that reveals the exact dollar amount that you could charge for your one-on-one coaching, your group coaching, your online courses, and even your corporate trainings. So let's dive right in. The first way is to actually identify your marketable expertise. What is your expertise that people are willing to pay for? I know that as a corporate leader, you have a ton of expertise. You've probably helped a variety of people solve a variety of problems. But if you start generalized out of the gate, you will struggle. So you want to be hyper-focused on an expertise that can be communicated to your audience. Most professionals, most corporate leaders undervalue themselves. And so the key is to follow this three-circle Venn diagram. Imagine three circles overlapping. You want to find the overlap between what you are great at, number one, what others struggle with, their painful problems, and what businesses and individuals are willing to pay for. In other words, you've got to be great at solving this problem. There's got to be people that have this problem and it's painful to them, and they've got to be willing to actually pay to solve this problem. Our job as coaches when we transition from corporate is not to create demand for something that doesn't exist. That can be done, but it's a lot of work. It costs a lot of money. It takes a lot of team to do that. Instead, what you want to do is you want to look at your expertise and then find the demand that's already out there in the market and channel that demand into your coaching, channel that into your product and service. That makes your job so much easier. So don't go try to use Facebook if that's not where your ideal clients are. Instead, if your ideal clients are on LinkedIn, for example, or on YouTube, use the right platform to attract the right clients. That's just an example of that. But it starts with you identifying what is your gold mine expertise, what could be marketed, what would be perceived as valuable, what would people pay for to receive coaching from you. The second step to monetizing your expertise is to actually clarify your niche and the outcome. So once you identify what your expertise is, what niche does your expertise serve, meaning who's the person, and what's the outcome that they get? What's the tangible, measurable result that they get working with you? Because when you're clear on your expertise and you're clear on the niche and outcome, your job is 80% done. Yes, there's still other things like marketing and funnels and all that stuff, but before any of that, you have your expertise. You know who your ideal client is, you know where they are online, and then you know what offer you're going to make to attract them. Yes, you've got to develop your sales process. Yes, you've got to develop those skills, but that is where we want to start. So we've got to match your expertise, right? Like we're talking about, with the right niche who are pursuing the right outcome. If the niche is great and the expertise is great, but the outcome isn't attractive, you're not going to get paying clients. If the outcome is attractive, but it's for the wrong niche, or you haven't clearly identified your niche, you're not going to generate the leads. So just recognize that's a really important second step to monetizing your expertise from corporate to coaching. The third step is actually package your offer for premium clients. Now, here's what I mean by premium clients. As I said earlier, if you want the pricing guide for coaches, just comment pricing guide or just comment guide below and my team will send it to you. But what I recommend for what most corporate leaders should charge when they transition into coaching is somewhere between $3,000 and $10,000. Now that may sound like not a lot of money to you at all. It may sound like a lot, but that's generally where someone with 15, 20, 25 years of experience should charge. Why? Because it's a real tangible result that you're getting them. You want to price your coaching based on 10 times or you want to price the value of your coaching 10 times the price that you're charging. So if your price is $3,000, make sure that your clients are getting $30,000 of value. If your price is $10,000, make sure your clients are getting $100,000 of value. That's really important. But don't package it in a way where you're charging based on your time or you're charging based on your hour, because now you're going to be viewed as a personal trainer or a therapist, even though you're an executive coach, right? You want to get out of that hourly trading time for money hamster wheel, and instead you want to package the value based on the results that they're going to get and charge based on that, because they're not just paying you for the time. They're paying you for your accumulated knowledge and experience, your expertise, and the tangible, measurable results that they're getting working with you. So that's the third key. Again, comment guide below if you want the exact dollar amounts that I recommend that you can charge for your one-on-one, your group, your online courses, and your corporate trainings. The fourth step to monetizing your corporate expertise is to use authority-based lead generation. Now, don't try to model the Alex Hormozis or Russell Brunsons or the big marketers of the world. Let's even use Tony Robbins. Don't try to be on every platform, because you are a corporate leader. You are probably already working 40, 50 hours a week. You don't have the time to be everywhere if you don't have a team supporting you. And so instead, you want to think strategically, who is my ideal client and where are they online? Most of our clients are using two primary platforms. One is LinkedIn and the other is YouTube. Some of them are using Facebook, some of them are using Instagram and others, but those are the two primary, because if you are leveraging your corporate experience, you're probably wanting to attract other corporate people as clients. LinkedIn is a great platform to do that, but LinkedIn is a connection platform. So the first step here is the number one, optimize your LinkedIn profile. Update your picture, your cover photo, your about me, so that people know that you're a coach and what you help them with. You can look me up, Peter Scott IV, on LinkedIn to find an example of a great LinkedIn profile. The second step is to create a connection and a messaging strategy. LinkedIn is less about ads, and it's more about you creating connections and starting conversations with people. So you want to mind map a message template and test that message to people when you send connections. Do people respond? Do they accept your connection request? Do they answer your question and then start a conversation? Those are all things that are important in terms of generating leads upfront. Now, you can't just rely on generating leads on LinkedIn. You also need to nurture and warm those leads up, which is why I recommend a YouTube channel. There's a reason why I publish a new video on this channel every single week. It's because I know that not only do I want to add value to you, regardless of whether you work with me, is that I know that a percentage of you watching this will see enough value to say, you know what, Peter knows what he's talking about. Let's book a call to see if he can help me. So YouTube is a much better platform to build know, like, and trust with your audience. You can build connections and awareness on LinkedIn, but if you want to nurture your audience, if you want to warm them up from a 1, 2, or 3 on the temperature scale to an 8, 9, or 10, YouTube is the best platform for doing that, because now people have access to longer form videos. Instead of reading a 500-word post and that's it, they now are watching a 5 or a 10 or a 15-minute video from you. And if they get value from that one video, they may binge watch additional videos. And instead of taking 6 months or 12 months to nurture somebody, you can nurture them in hours or even days. And so that's what I recommend, is having a 2 social media platform strategy. Prioritize one first, but definitely have YouTube as a second one if you want to nurture your audience and build an audience of raving fans. The fifth step to monetizing your expertise is to build a simple sales process. You want to know what questions you're going to ask during your sales call. Is it going to be a 1-call process or a 2-call process? What do you do to prepare them before the first call? What do you do to ensure that they're prepped for the second call? All those little steps is a strategy. There's a very strategic order to getting people to commit to booking a call and then getting them 80% enrolled before they even get on the phone with you. And so you want to think about, what is that sales process for us? In fact, I've got a ton of sales training on my channel. I'll reference at the end of this video how to get some of it, and you can just model the free scripts that I give you in there and develop your own sales process. But make sure to have a sales process that feels natural, that feels genuine to you. I totally get the resistance of selling. I 100% understand it. I had a huge block around selling my services for many years when I started. I didn't want to be pushy. I didn't want to be manipulative or any of that stuff. And the mistake that I made was I just gave coaching away for free. I was wishing and hoping that me just showing up and winging it would be enough to get a client, and it wasn't. And then I made the mistake of swinging the pendulum to the opposite extreme and going super hardcore closer status on people. I found a balance now. You want to find a balance that converts well, where you're converting about 40 to 50% of people you're talking to, and feels natural and genuine to you. Because if it doesn't feel natural and genuine, guess what? You're not going to do it. So that's the fifth and final step to monetize your corporate expertise as a coach. Now, as I promised, if you want help creating high-ticket coaching packages that prospects can't resist, then download a copy of my pricing guide for coaches. It'll be very useful for you when it comes to monetizing your coaching offerings. Just comment guide below or click the link in the description and you can download it for free. Before I wrap up this video, I have a quick favor to ask, and that is because the majority of you watching this, about 71%, are not subscribed to my channel. And so if you've gotten value from this, then please hit subscribe right now so that you never miss a future video. This also helps me and the algorithm promote this video to more people to help more corporate leaders. Finally, if you haven't yet, make sure to watch my free online course. It reveals the exact 7 steps every one of our clients use to launch a profitable coaching business and enroll their first paying client in the next 30 days. So if you want to know how to clarify your niche and your message, if you want to know how to structure your sales process, if you want to know how to actually get your first paying client, then click up here in the corner to watch this course, and I will see you in my next video. My name is Peter Scott, reminding you to be here, act now, and fear less.